Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I am doing new nails. As you can see, these are not painted yet or anything like that, and that is because I used something I had bought a while ago. You guys might remember seeing it if you watched not my last one, but a couple of AliExpress hauls ago. I had showed this off that I had gotten this product and I was excited to use it. And it is these. They are these little glue tabs. You can kind of see them, and then you can kind of see how thick the glue tabs are. And yeah, they are little glue tabs, and I know people use glue tabs all the time to put on press-ons, because there's it's easier to take off, they're less damaging to the nails, all kinds of good stuff. But these, the reason why they are on a black paper, this is just the empty one that I used, they are on a black plastic, is because they are UV gel tabs. So they're like the UV gel glue, but they're the glue tabs. So you still use the light to cure them and get them to stay on, and they're okay. This is the glue I usually use. I guess for reference, I usually use the Beetles nail glue for nail tips. And this is the big bottle. This is the big half-ounce bottle. Yeah. And it's just the nail glue, because some of those are like 5-in-1s where you can use it as a glue, a top coat, a base coat, anything and everything you can think of. But sometimes this stuff can be messy because it's a, thick liquid gel, and then when you're putting them on, if you use too much, you can, squeeze out everywhere and make a mess. So I thought these little UV glue tabs would be less mess, maybe a little bit easier, maybe faster, maybe because I wouldn't have to push down so hard, I could just kind of and then cure, and then it'd be good. So some of these look real bad. This is why I didn't put gel or any polish on or anything yet. So I wanted you to see, and I feel I didn't get a good seal, because a lot of these tabs, sans my pinkies look pretty good. And my thumbs feel really secure, my pinkies feel really secure. My pointer fingers both feel not as secure. They feel like they're gonna probably pop off in the next couple of days. And then my middle and my ring fingers are kind of in the middle. They feel pretty secure, but not as secure as my thumbs and pinkies. So don't ask why that happened. But the glue tabs came in two sizes, a big one and a small one, and I think I bought the small one because I thought the big one would be way too big. And the small one because I was oh, I'd rather it be a little bit too small than too big, because then it's gonna get everywhere. And so yeah, a lot of them didn't fit the nails really well. Like I said, the pinkies fit. My pinkies are tiny. And the thumbs, but on the thumbs, I think you can see down there and on the sides where it doesn't, especially on this side, right there, you can see that line, that's where the glue is not. So there's no glue on there. It's just on the center part more than anything. I tried to center it as best as I could. But some of these are really bad, really crooked, the glue tab, not my actual nail. I think this is the only one that's actually on there kind of crooked. It took me 12 glue tabs. There are 11 glue tabs on one of these little things. It took me 12 to do the whole set of nails because I messed up on this finger 3 times. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't see these staying on too terribly long, just because I don't see these staying on super long, especially my pointer fingers. I can feel they're probably gonna be gone in a couple days. As they pop off, I am going to replace them with like the glue. Like I'm going to like just put a new nail on using the glue. And like, I like the idea of these. And I think if maybe I had more practice, ones that were maybe a little bit bigger so that they would fit on the nail a little bit better, they could probably work really, really well. Or if I just didn't expect to wear them for a super long time, but I didn't want to use like the regular glue tabs. Like if I wanted something like a little bit with a little bit more staying power than the regular glue tabs, but I didn't want to use the regular glue tabs, or if I was using like maybe the Jello peel off base on underneath of these, then maybe that would work too. Like maybe these would be good for that. I don't know. I'm probably going to use them again, just probably not all the time. Like they're definitely not replacing my glue, which I didn't think, I was never going to have them do that, but they're definitely not going to replace the glue. Yeah, like I said, the sizes were a little off for me. And also too, the little, hold on, let me get the one that actually still has ones on it. The little covers, right? Okay, none of these are centered, like at all. The glue tabs are not centered at all. So like sometimes when you peel up like the little spot you're supposed to hold on to, the glue is all over that. So it like, it stays on like a sticker, like it will stick to you, but you can like just kind of, and it doesn't like leave any residue or anything, but it's still really hard to sometimes get a hold of it just right. I would definitely suggest if you have a pair of like those needle tweezers, like the really, really little pointy tweezers, use those with these. Because using your fingers is kind of a hassle, especially after you have nails on the other hand. It makes it even like that much more difficult. But yeah, these nails are not gonna last. I can already feel it. But that also could be my fault. Not necessarily just the product, but they were a little bit too small for my fingers. They just weren't the best. I didn't love them. They did cure pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, some of them feel really secure, some of them don't feel as secure. But I haven't used a regular sticky tab since I was in high school maybe. And I know then they didn't really stay, like they were more for like, oh, they ain't gonna stay on. Like they were, you know, you're doing something for an hour and like they're already coming off. You know, they don't have the staying power. So I think these will have more, I think these have more staying power than those, but I don't think it's gonna have like as good a staying power as say just using like the liquid glue in my opinion. So yeah, that's just me. But yeah, I mean, I think they're good for like a quick application if you only want them on for maybe a weekend or a week or who knows. I am going to paint these, obviously, and I will keep you guys updated on like how long it takes before these start to pop off. Like I'll do a video or whatever. Like when the first one pops off, I'll do a video and tell you like how many days it's been, how many this, how many that, and if it is one of the pointer fingers, because like I said, these ones really don't feel all that secure, and I don't know why, because they don't seem to have as bad of air bubbles as some of the other ones, and they feel way more secure. So I don't know. I had trouble with application of both of my pointer fingers. Like I said, the pinkies and the thumbs I think feel the most secure. And then like the middle and the ring fingers kind of in the middle. Like they don't feel crazy secure like the thumb and pinky, but they don't feel like bad either. So yeah, that is my, I guess, little review of these little glue tabs. I say if you are really, like if you use the glue tabs a lot and you know like all the tips and tricks, like I said, this is the first time I've used glue tabs in 20 years. So if you use them all the time and you're really good at it and you know all the little tips and tricks, everything, how to do it, then these actually probably would be like amazing for you. And honestly, after I use these a couple, 2-3 more times, I could probably get the hang of it, and they probably work really good for me too. but I think I like the glue better, in my opinion. But these might work for you, and like I still say try them out if you want, because they're probably still gonna, like, it's still a neat concept. So but anyway, and I got 120, and I think I paid like $3 or $4 for the pack, so really affordable, you know, so that's nice. Alright, so that is my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on how long the little sticky tabs work. I do want to get some regular sticky tabs because I wanted to try my hand at making like a set of press-ons just like for funsies. Basically because I want to try a couple of things like with like some charms and other things that would be too bulky for me to wear, like I think for an extended amount of time. So regular glue tabs, and like just sticking them on for like a video, and then like, you know, and then I can reuse them too, so that'd be fun. Alright, so that is my video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.